Hello everyone, so today I wanted to really quick go over just some rules of exponents. So we've got a couple different rules of exponents, right? There's a couple different things to do. So the first thing to know is the concept of basically having two variables and we're multiplying them, right? So what happens to the decimal when you do that? Well, when you multiply two things, the decimals will add together, right? So this will end up being x to the fourth. And say, for instance, if we had x to the power 3 times x to the power 4, it would end up being x to the seventh. Say we had x to the power of 1 times x to the power of 5, be x to the power of 6, right? Okay. Now, if you are going to divide exponents, or if you're going to divide two variables that have exponents, what you're going to do is you're going to subtract the exponents, right? So you'll take 5 minus 2 equals 3, so this will be x to the power of 3, right? Now, I might get some tissues here for another example. You may be taking x to the power of 10 over x to the power of 7. And this will end up being 10 minus 7, which is 3. So it's going to be x to the power of 3. Okay? Pretty simple. Now you may be thinking, are there any times where you are actually going to multiply decimal points? And there definitely are. So for instance, if you have something like x to the power of 3, and then outside of it, there's a 5. In this situation, you'll multiply them, right? So it's 3 times 5 is going to equal 15. So this will end up being x to the 15th power, right? For instance, if we had x to the power of 3 to the power of 2, what will this end up being? It'll end up being x to the power of 6, because 3 times 2 equals 6. So those are some very basic exponent rules. Another exponent rule that I wanted to go over is basically here, I'm going to write it out for you. So x to the power of 1/2 is equal to the square root of x, right? There's an invisible 2 right here. Now, I'm going to explain this really quick because this may seem kind of confusing. So, basically, if we take, say we have 4 to the power of 1/2, right? 4 to the power of 1/2 is going to equal 2. The square root of 4 is also going to equal 2. And the reason for that is basically it's just important that you know that when we take x to the power of 1/2, or x to the power of 1/3, or x to the power of 4/5, they're equal to x. They're equal to x to the power of 1 under this radical, right? So x, can also be x, the square root of x, right? And over here we have 3, 1, right? The 1 is going to go right here, or the top is going to go right there, and then the 3 is going to go right here. And then for this one, this will turn into x. The top is going to go down here, so 4, and the 5 is going to go right here, so 5, right? Basically, that's just a simple rule of exponents that's important to know. And yeah, I hope that helps. And go ahead and like and subscribe if this video helped you, and let me know if there's anything else that I can make videos on that'll help you in the future. Thanks for watching.